Hey, what's going on, everyone? Today I'm going to be doing your Cancer reading. So, if you're not a Cancer, I don't know what you're doing here. But for the rest of you, this is going to be your general reading for December 2020. We're going to do energy, we're going to do love, find out whether you're single or relationships. It's all going to be read differently, general reading, and then career finances. All right, so let's get into it. So, dear Spirit, beings of love and light, please connect me to the Cancer energy for December 2020. Nothing but love, light, and truth. All the good stuff. Okay, guys, let's get started. So what is going on with Cancer and their energy for December? All right, guys, let's take a look. I hope that it is slightly better than Pisces. Let's see. We have the Queen of Cups. So we do have already that water energy going on, which is great. So don't pay attention to the fact that it's queen. Doesn't matter if you're female or a male or gender binary starfish. What does matter, though, is that you are going through a period of self-renewal. You are looking at yourself and getting in touch with your emotions. The Queen of Cups is somebody who goes deep down to truly find out what it is that they care about, what it is that they want, okay? This is a self-exploratory sort of phase, all right? This moose is going down to the bottom of the lake floor in order to get the best kind of vegetation, okay? And that's what they do in real life, apparently. I don't know. I live in Canada, but I've never seen a moose in Toronto, so if I do, I don't know what I would do. I guess I'd take a picture and show it to no one. But the moose does that, okay? And so that's where it finds the best food. And so inside of yourself, that's where you find the best sort of nutrients. So looking deep down inside yourself and really gaining some mastery over your emotions, but in that more self-exploratory phase of what it is that you truly want. So you guys getting very clear about what it is that you want, which is great. Very positive energy to be in. It has a lot to do with taking care of yourself, your emotions, sort of taking care of your emotional body, which is great. All right. Let's keep going. What else is going on with the energy? So you guys have some connection to your emotional side and gaining some insight into what it is that you want in life. We have this Devil card, so this is perfect next to the Queen of Cups. I know it seems scary with the bobcat and the dead rabbit. This bobcat clearly, not looking very happy, looking kind of scary. But that's okay. The Devil card is one of the scarier looking cards in the deck. Usually has to do with temptations and codependencies and stuff like that. And that's fine because next to the Queen of Cups, this energy talks about the things that have been holding you back, Cancer. So the things that scare you, the things that you are attached to that are draining your energy, the codependent energies or the relationships or attachments that are still sort of connected in your soul body, and sort of these things that you're still carrying with you, and even just the emotional things that are still weighing you down, exes, past friends, betrayals, heartbreaks, loss, things like that, drugs, addictions, anything you guys have going on in your life. What you have now is you have a resurgence of those kind of emotions and those kinds of feelings, and maybe that will play out in your life in some way. For instance, if you've been struggling to, let's say, stop smoking weed or something like that, you may smoke a lot of weed in the middle of December, just as like a way of sort of being confronted with that sort of particular issue. Okay, it's just one off the top of my head, but the Devil card next to the Queen of Cups also talks about the fact that because you are finding out what it is that you want, because you are deep diving within yourself, you are trying to explore these areas of your life that are sort of hidden, this shadowy side of yourself, and you are basically doing some shadow work, okay? This is an important sort of theme for you. With the Queen of Cups next to the Devil really tells me, scream shadow work to me, because Queen of Cups is about exploring your emotional side, exploring your inner depths, and the Devil card's about codependency, and attachments and that sort of negative side. So you combine those two together, and we have shadow work. And shadow work is the process of exploring the hidden subconscious side of yourself, and the things that make you afraid, the things that you don't readily or daily bring up to the surface and sort of talk about. So this is, again, meditation, journaling, checking in with yourself, doing some deep breathing, writing some things down, making some lists, basically trying to really get in touch with that side of yourself and really introspecting and asking, why do you do these things? So, and being very free with yourself and being very open. So that energy is coming in here. So a lot of you guys are doing shadow work, and the most potent way you can do shadow work is through journaling, I find, because when you write everything out onto a piece of paper or into a notepad on your laptop or something, to a Word document, whatever, what happens is that you can see it for what it is and you kind of get it out of your system. The problem with our shadow side is that we bury it and suppress it. So it almost does no good to even just think about it. It helps the most to bring it to the surface in some way and put it out into the world. So you can see that this is what was going on inside of you. And so journaling is usually the best way to get to do shadow work, okay? All right, so let's keep going. And one more card for your energy in December 2020. A little nice little card coming out here, and we have the Ten of Swords. So Cancer, this is not better than Pisces energy, unfortunately. Though they did get the Death card, so maybe there's a little theme going on. The Ten of Swords is an ending to a particular line of thinking, to a particular way of being, to a negative sort of relationship you have with something outside of yourself. And it could, of course, be your mental process as well. But this is a conclusion, something, a finality to something, heavy endings going on. So this is like depression, feeling very low, dark night of the soul kind of energy. What this means, Cancer, for your month of December is that because we have the Queen of Cups at the beginning process and then the Devil and the Ten of Swords, again, you're doing shadow work and it's going to end something in your life. And I know this seems really scary and it won't feel the best, but what's happening, Cancer, is that energetically you are coming into alignment with your full self. And so the things that have been holding you back are finally just all going to come to the surface. There's going to be an ending of these kinds of codependent behaviors, these lines of negative thinking, self-limiting beliefs. Anything that's really been holding you back is going to come to the surface, and you are going to explore that and you are going to release it, because the Ten of Swords says it's an end to that. It's an end to that line of thinking. It's an end to that way of being. And it may relate in all kinds of different circumstances in your life, but just be prepared for that energy. It doesn't mean that it's going to be some terrible, depressing month for you. These energies are just showing you the potential of what the energy might feel like, so you have now and up until you start feeling it to really start preparing, okay? So don't think about it as too negative. Just be aware that this sort of line of thinking, an older way of being, is ending for you, and there might be some things that have to end along with that, maybe toxic relationships, addictions, things like that. Okay, guys, so let's move on to your love life and see if there's more positivity going on there. So what is going on with Cancer's love life, December 2020? All right, we have the Six of Wands, so that's great, guys. We have some expression. Okay, we have some true expression here. So for a lot of you, this is going to be somebody expressing their feelings towards you. This is somebody going to come back around, somebody returning. Sixes are always returning, but the Six of Wands is a great card when it comes to some sort of victory or success. So you guys are obtaining some kind of result in your love life this month, something that you may have wanted and something that you've been waiting for, something you maybe even been working towards. So if you're single, I get a huge sort of idea about you guys meeting somebody or meeting the one, or meeting somebody like the one, a soulmate type of energy, and where you guys are going to be very much feeling very passionate, very in love with each other. You have this honeybee, so doing it for the collective, sort of somebody on the same wave as you, part of the same collective, who cares about the same things, that type of energy. But also somebody expressing their true feelings for you, okay? And that's really positive as well. So if there's like secret admirer kind of energy going on there, right? Also, if you're in a relationship, it just talks about like another phase of your relationship being reached, okay? So more like the expression, the passion between you guys has been opened up a little bit more, okay? Or it is about to, all right? We have the Ten of Wands, so 6 to the Ten of Wands, so expression. So we have some need to put down burdens. We have a long journey that this has been, absolutely, with the Six of Wands. So you know, if you're reaching a victory and some sort of success, the Ten of Wands is all about the fact that it has been a long time coming. This has been something that has been very slow. We have the snail here to represent just how friggin' slow it's been. So putting down the rest, taking on responsibilities in your love life, your relationship might take on more responsibilities. I get that if you're in a relationship, there's a lot more burdens and stuff going on within the relationship, but that's going to be okay because you guys are going to be working together with that Six of Wands energy. But for singles, this has been a long time coming, something that you have been, again, waiting for, and this expression coming in, this passion, this belief, this victory, whatever this is for you guys, it's been a long time coming, and now we have this need to sort of put things down. You've done the work. It's been a lot of burdens, and now we're going to have to really get into this energy of just stop taking on so much and freeing yourself up a little bit, okay? One last card for love for Cancer, December 2020. Yeah, and we have the Knight of Pentacles, guys. So again, putting all that stuff down and getting ready for a reliable and stable offer. All right, this is a very grounded, committed relationship. Again, if you're in a relationship, this is reaching the next level. There's real offers. There's more stability coming in, more emotional stability, more passion. And while there might be more responsibilities coming in the relationship, it's nothing that you two can't handle. But again, if you're single, this is somebody coming in, possibly an earth sign with that Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo energy, and really giving you the committed, stable role. Look at this little gopher. He just wants to give you a little hug and touch your ass. He's a little cutie, isn't he? Yeah, he's a cutie. And he's coming in, unless you're a man, in which case it's she. But anyway, it doesn't matter about the genders. But this idea is that there's somebody coming in here to give you something reliable and stable. Again, for 80% of you, I'm getting this big energy of somebody expressing their feelings towards you, and that's a reliable offer, and that's actually going to maybe make you even stressed out a little bit, that you might be taking on too much. Just remember to stay grounded within yourself. For others of you, of course, you're meeting somebody, and that's going to be great as well for the first time. And then for those in a relationship, more responsibilities in the relationship as things get more intense, more passionate, but also expression is more free-flowing, communication is more open, and the relationship takes on a more grounded and stable role by the end of the month. That's perfect, okay? And especially if the Knight of Pentacles is an offer of some kind. So we do have Christmas coming up, could be getting a gift. Just pay attention to those kind of energies, all right? So let's go on to your career and your finance, Cancer. What is going on with career finance for Cancer, December 2020? We have the 7 of Wands, so a real need to stand up for yourself in your job or your career. So what this would look like, guys, is that if you've been treated unfairly in your job, you're going to be in this energy where you're going to be starting to stand up for yourself, taking less shit, all right? If you don't have a job, this is really an energy of like getting your shit together and feeling like, yeah, wow, you really kind of have your back against the wall here, feel like you're being attacked, feel like you're being just surrounded on all sides. And though that energy is stressful and kind of painful a little bit, it's actually going to put you into this very powerful energy where you're going to start realizing your worth, and you're going to start standing your ground against the universe, against the obstacles, and you're going to start overcoming these things. And it doesn't matter what happens, you have the defenses you need, just like the skunk, to be able to get by, okay? Because nobody bothers skunks, all right? I mean, except for cars when they hit them, but animals don't bother skunks. I don't know of any natural predators for a skunk, because nobody wants to smell like shit, apparently. Like, not just humans. Like, any animal doesn't want to smell like shit. So, or get it in their eyes, I suppose. But either one. The idea is that you have what you need to defend yourself, okay? So standing your ground, standing up for yourself. Maybe you have also a job in mind, or some kind of particular avenue that you would like to take, and you're going to be, and people might be saying, well, don't do that, don't do this, just get like a regular job, just work at Oshkosh Bagosh or whatever. And you're going to be like, no, I don't want to work in retail, that sounds like I would rather die. I'm going to go ahead and wait for something better. Stand your ground and believe in yourself, okay? That's a very, very strong theme. Financially, it's of course a little bit different. Financially, it's about stop really taking control of your finances and stop spending your money on stupid shit. But that's a whole different story, right? Well, we have the Justice card, so that's great. So we do have balance coming in. We do have a resettlement, especially, again, if your finances have been a little bit wacky and you've been needing to take control of them, then what this means is that things are going to be balanced out and you're going to find some kind of equilibrium in your financial world. That's actually really great for finances. For a job, this is great. Of course, it could be legal matters getting resolved. Of course, this could be a job within some sort of governmental field that you've been waiting for, but this is great because it talks about contracts to some degree, and I think this Justice card for a lot of you is going to be finding what it is that you need. And again, this bird coming into itself, coming into its power, this yin-yang energy with the December winter energy around it. So this is some truth, and this is some justice coming towards you. So if you've been feeling like you have been constantly having to defend yourself, and that's just been taking its damage on you, the toll, what's happening is that you guys are going to be relieved, which is very positive, okay? And that might explain some of this energy going on here with the Devil and the Ten of Swords. So other things in your career, your money have been ending, and now we have this Justice coming in to balance things out, okay? And finally, we have the Eight of Pentacles. So we do have a Pentacle card coming in here, which is great, underneath the Knight of Pentacles. So the Eight of Pentacles is discipline, hard work, finding something worth doing, careful steps, and sort of being methodical about everything as well. Needing to reach the top, okay? So you're getting closer to your goals. This is a sure sign that you're not going to be giving up. You're going to get some renewed energy. Could even be going back to school with some education and stuff, but honing your craft and learning new skills, okay? So if you are getting a job, it's going to teach you some new things. It's going to help you feel more stable, but it is going to be hard work. It is going to be discipline. You guys are going to have to work for your money. And if you're already in a job, this is, again, standing your ground against situations, coworkers, things like that, negativity, finding the justice you need and recommitting yourself to the work. But if you don't have a job, you're standing up for yourself, standing up for what kind of job you deserve, getting that coming in, but it is going to require your work. So you are going to be working again, essentially. I think for the majority of you, you are going to be working hard, finding work that that suits you, that takes your energy, that takes your discipline, and again, could also be going back to school. But take it as it resonates, guys. But yeah, so that's going to be for your career, your finances. Eight of Pentacles for your finances looks pretty good as well. It means that you're making a lot of money. Now, you haven't had all the money. You're in the process of just kind of making it and earning it, but that's really good because that helps with your confidence and stuff, knowing that you're making your own paycheck and earning quite a bit at that as well. So that's good. So yeah, in your love life, again, expressions, things like that, more commitment, more reliability, depending, again, doesn't really matter your situation. That's the energy. Just take what resonates. And then the energy for your just general theme, Devil, Ten of Swords, and that Queen of Cups, gaining some kind of clarity about your emotions, finding out what it is that you want, but having to deal with that shadow side, that shadow work for some major kind of spiritual, energetic endings in your life, some cords being cleared out. That's going to be great, especially with that Justice card all the way down there. All right, so perfect. Things are finding a balance for you guys. That's good news, Cancer. Otherwise, I'm going to just end the reading there. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your week, and we will talk soon. All right, Cancer. Check you later.